Hello and welcome to a Flow to Challenge You. I'm not going to lie, this class is a bit of a selfish endeavor. I just really needed to practice today. There's lots and lots of poses that I am still working on as well. And so I just figured I would film it, and if anyone wants to come along and partake in the crazy, then please do so. This will be a lot of deep twists, lots of inversions, because that is what I like to do. So please know that you don't have to attempt any of these inversions or postures that you do not feel comfortable with. I'll give you options to prep towards each pose. So know your body, know your practice, and please, please, please be super mindful and respectful of your body, and just waiting until you're ready to attempt some of these poses. But definitely try some things, work towards it, and have fun with it along the way. I'll meet you in a child's pose. So we'll bring out the knees wide, we'll rest the hips back towards the heels, and we'll extend the arms forward, forehead comes down. Starting to set up the breath, keeping the eyes closed. Just feeling the back body rise and fall with the inhale and exhale breath. Just always being aware of the comfort and ease that a deep breath will bring to the body. And throughout the class, if your breath ever speeds up, gets out of control, come back to child's pose, come back to the breath. Most important, allowing the breath to cater to the poses. Good. Feel the expansion on the belly of the inhale breath. Feel it press against the inner thighs. Now to start to invite a little movement in, maybe walk the fingertips towards the top edge of the mat. Press into the fingertips, squeeze the shoulder blades, dip the heart a little closer towards the mat. And then roll over the forehead right to left, dipping the left armpit down, and then the right armpit down. Then come back through center, rest the elbows and the palms back down to the mat, and then keeping the forehead down, bring the hands to prayer position, bend the elbows, rest the thumbs on the back of the neck. Set an intention for your practice, for your class, a guiding light behind your movements. Good. What's breathing into what's motivating you to move today. Bring that intention to the forefront of your mind's eye and take a big inhale through the nose. Seal it with the exhale breath. Exhale. Release the arms back out and then press your way up to a tabletop position. Wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Let's warm up the spine. Cat-cows, belly drops, toes tuck, gaze lifts. Exhale, let's round it out. Chin towards chest, press away. Inhale, fill up. Exhale it out. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Deepest breath. Fill all the way up. Gaze up. Press the chin forward at the top to stretch out the throat. Exhale it out. Round. Back to tabletop. Extend the right leg out. Hold. Extend the left arm forward. Hold. Take an inhale, get long. Exhale, round, forehead towards knee. Inhale, lengthen. Bend the knee, reach back, catch the foot. Kick up and away. Press the chest forward. With every inhale, kick up. One more inhale, kick. Slowly cartwheel the left arm down, but keep the right leg extended. Finding those big rainbow taps. We're tapping the right toes towards the back left corner of the mat, then all the way up towards the right hand. Left toes tap, or right toes tap to left corner, then swing it high, parallel with the right hand. Bring it back, sweep it up. Bring it back, sweep it up. One more time, back, up. Lower the right foot down, kind of get it in line with the right hand. Sweeping the right arm high, gaze up towards the sky. Then as you exhale, thread your needle. Rise up. Bring the right hand down, sweep the left hand high. Now rotate the left shoulder down, thread needle this side. This time you can lower all the way down, walk the right hand forward, gaze towards the sky. And keep the right hand planted, or you can start to bind it behind the body. Slowly unwind, right hand plants, left arm extends high, gaze towards the thumb, flex the right toes towards the sky. Left hand comes down, tuck the left toes, press the hips back towards the heel, extend the arms forward, rest the forehead down. Rise back up. Sweep the right leg back, tuck the left toes, and then send the right leg high for your three-legged dog. Bend the knee, open the hip, right heel towards left glute. Circle out the ankle, wiggle out the toes, maybe draw some circles with the right knee. Switch out the direction. Send the right leg high, elevate the left heel off the mat, shift the body weight forward, right knee to forehead round, elevate high on the left tiptoes, forehead towards knee. Send it back. Right knee, right tricep, tap it to the outside or work that ekapada, fly. Send it back. Right knee, left tricep, hold or fly. Send the right leg back. Step the right foot forward, lower the left knee down to the mat, low crescent, sweep the arms up. Right hand comes down, reach over towards the right with the left arm. Come back up through center. Cactus the arms, place the hands to the low back, gently press the hips forward, let the head go. Shift back, runner stretch. Flex the right toes towards the face. As you inhale, lengthen through the spine. As you exhale, fold. Breathe deeply into the hamstrings. They take a long time to open up, so we have to breathe deeply there. Shift forward, plant the hands, tuck the left toes, lift the left knee, step the right foot back. Hold, high straight arm plank. Shift the body weight forward and back, rolling over the toes. Start to engage the quadriceps, belly is in. So you're rolling over those flexed toes, contracted quads. Shift forward for 3, shift back, forward 2, and 1. Hold, shift forward, wrap the elbows in, inhale. Exhale, chaturanga lowers you down. Roll through the tops of the feet, press the chest through, gaze up, up dog. Chin to chest, down dog. Pedal it out, alternate right heel, left heel down to the mat, walk your dog. Gaze towards the belly button. If the heels reach the mat, think about energetically trying to shift the heels out. So you feel that spread of the sits bone. So you might not necessarily see it with the eyes, but you can feel that little energetic shift. Inhale the heels high off the mat. Bend the knees, just let them hover above the mat for your hovering tabletop. Tap right knee to right wrist, bring it up towards the elbow, back to the wrist, and then back to start. Left knee, left wrist, up to elbow, back to wrist, back to hovering table. So right, up, down, back, left, up, down, back. Hold here. Let's bounce the knees for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Lower the knees down to the mat. Extend the left leg back. Hold. Extend the right arm forward. Thumb points up towards the sky. Inhale, get long. Exhale, round, forehead towards knee. Press into the left palm. Inhale, lengthen. Bend the knee, reach back. Catch the foot, kick up and away. Press the chest forward, gaze up. One more inhale, kick. Slowly cartwheel the right hand down, extend the left leg out. So just doing those big taps. So this time left foot taps to the back right corner and then sweep it up towards the left hand. So bring it back and up. Gosh, planes, trains, scooters, lots of transportation going on today. Back and bring it up. Good, keep sweeping that leg high. Little glute work, little core work here. Let's go for 3, 2, last one. Sweep this left leg up so it's in line with the left hand. Let's open the left arm up, gaze towards the sky, and then just a little thread here. So thread the left shoulder down, and then bring it back up. Left hand comes down. This time right arm opens up, gaze towards right thumb. Thread needle this side, walk the left hand forward, lower the right shoulder down. Back of the head works its way towards the mat as you gaze up. And keep the left hand in front of you or back behind the body, catch right inner thigh. Slowly unwind, left hand plants, right arm extends high. Flex the left toes up towards the sky, really getting into the hamstring there. Right hand comes down, tuck the right toes, press the hips back towards the heel, forehead comes down. Rise up, plant the hands, sweep the left leg back. And we're tucking the right toes, send the left leg high, three-legged dog. Bend the knee, open the hip, left heel towards right glute. So this time, draw those circles with the left knee. Maybe roll out the ankle, spread the toes. Extend the left leg high, lift the right heel off the mat. Shift forward, knee to forehead, press into the hands, round the upper back. Send it back. Left knee, left tricep. You're either tapping it to the outside, getting high on those tiptoes, or finding that ekapada. Elbows go in towards the rib cage. Shift it back. Left knee, right tricep. Twist it. Tap and hold or fly. Send it back. Left foot steps forward. Lower the right knee down. Low crescent lunge. Sweep the arms up. Bend into the left knee, reach up through the arms, lean back. Left hand comes down, reach the right arm over towards the left. Reach the arms back up, cactus. Place the hands to the low back, press hips forward, let the head go. Runner stretch. Shift the weight back. Hands can stay grounded. You can elevate, but you want the left toes flexed towards the face. Shift the weight forward. Tuck the right toes. Lift the right knee. Plant the hands. Step the left foot back. Hold here. High straight arm plank. Lift the left toes off the mat and just play around, reaching the right arm forward, trying to find that balance here. Strong core, reach through the limbs. Good. Come back through center. Reach the right toes off the mat. Extend the left arm forward. Hold. Good. Lower the limbs back down to the mat. Shift the body weight forward. Chaturanga. Exhale. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pedal it out here again. Alternate right heel to the mat, left heel to the mat. Gaze towards belly button. Breathe. Send the right leg high. Bend the knee, open the hip. Stay here, flip. Lower the right heel, right toes behind you. Keep the right heel elevated as you reach the right arm forward. Let the head go. Right hand plants, right leg lifts. Draw right knee to the chest. Kick it out to the left. Lower the foot down, spiral the left arm open. Again, just let the head go. Left hand comes down and keep the legs as they are. Find that push up. Send the right leg high. Set the right foot forward, high crescent lunge. Arms come up with your inhale breath. Notice if the belly spills out, we're wrapping in. Press the back of the left knee out. Open up, send the left arm forward, right arm back. Gaze towards right thumb. Squeeze the inner thighs together and reach the right hand to the wall behind you or wherever you are. Right hand to the back leg, left hand reaches up and back. Left hand comes down, send the right arm high, gaze towards right thumb. Roll to pinky toe edges of the feet, sweep the right arm back. So you're on the blade edges, the pinky toe edges of both feet, getting into the IT band. Walk around wide-legged forward, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Walk it forward, wide-legged down dog. So walk the hands forward and then press back so you send the weight towards the heels. This should feel really nice through the sacrum, the back body. Walk the hands under the face. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Heel toe the feet in so they're just a little wider than hips width distance. Start to walk the hands through the legs, so taking the chin towards the chest. So you can take an inhale, halfway lift, look forward. And as you exhale, fold, work to straighten the legs, chin towards chest. Use the strength of the arms to try to pull the torso through the legs. So we do again, inhale, halfway lift. You can bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, straighten the legs, fold, pull the body through. If you work TT Basana, firefly, you can bring the feet a little closer in so they're hips width distance. Thread the pointer finger and thumb around the heel so the fingers point forward, kind of like crow pose hands. So fingers point forward. You start to shimmy the feet forward and you press into the hands. Find that rounding of the upper back like you do in that knee to nose. And then you extend the legs forward. So pull the sternum, pull the heart forward, extend the legs. Good, lowering down to our seat. Let's work some hip flexor stuff. So if you feel your quad cramp, that's totally fine. So it's just part of it. So left hand in front, right hand behind you. We're just lifting the right heel up. Left leg through 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. Switching to the other side. So contract this left quad. We're lifting the leg, working our hip flexor for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, it's crazy how difficult that is for me. All right, so left hand in front, right hand behind. We're using that mula bandha, our pelvic floor. We're inhale, trying to lift both legs up. So on the inhale breath, press into the hands. Inhale, lift, hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Oh, right hand in front, left hand behind. Contract those quads, strong hip flexors. Take an inhale breath. Contract your pelvic floor. Inhale, lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Ooh, let's swing the left leg up to meet the right. Windshield wiper the knees, right to left. Finding our Savasana boat pose. So peace finger bind the big toes, straighten the legs. As you inhale, try to pull the shins towards the forehead. And then slowly release the hands, keeping the legs extended. Doing 8 leg lifts, low boat. Inhale high. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower all the way down, long body stretch. Point the toes, reach the arms overhead. Inhale, exhale. Hug the knees into the chest. Rock up and down the spine 3 times. We're landing with the feet wide in a Malasana prayer squat. So on the last one, rock up, feet go wide, hands at heart center. You need to shimmy through the hips a little bit, press the elbows on the knees to press them back. Think about the hips pressing forward, shoulders rotating back. Right hand comes down, left arm goes high, gaze towards left thumb. Option to stay or bind. If you work standing garland, you come up on the right tiptoe, so the right heel lifts, and then you shimmy this left foot into midline. So you keep your bind, press into the left foot, keep that bind, and then start to lift this right leg up. Press into the left foot, and then last position, gaze over left shoulder. Good, slowly coming back to your Malasana. Shimmy the left foot back out, hands to heart center. This time left hand comes down, right arm goes high, gaze towards right thumb. Bend the elbow, bring it behind you, find that bind. And then if you've got the bind, left heel elevates off the floor, heel toe the right foot into midline. Press into the right foot, keep that bind, and then take it up with you. When you reach the top, draw the left shoulder back, gaze over right shoulder. Breathe. Good, slowly lower down. Hands come back through heart center. Finding our crow pose, plant the hands. Shooting our legs back on the 1. I like to bring my feet close towards each other, and I come high on the tiptoes, rest the knees towards the armpits. Shift forward, grip the fingertips into the mat, shooting our legs back in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press into the hands, shoot it back. Good, inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Send the left leg high. Bend the knee, open the hip. Stay here or flip. Lower those left toes down. Keep the left heel lifted. Reach the left arm forward. Let the head go. Good. Coming out the way you went in. Left hand plants. Left leg lifts. Draw the left knee into the chest. Kick it out to the right. Lower the left foot down. Spiral the right arm open. Let the head go. Right hand comes down, find that push up. Send the left leg high. Set the left foot forward, high crescent. Inhale, arms up. Maybe scoot the left foot a little more forward, really getting into the hip flexors here. Press the back of the right knee out. belly in tight. Send the right arm forward, left arm back. Squeeze the inner thighs together, gaze towards left thumb. Left hand down the back leg, right arm reaches back. Right hand comes down, send the left arm high. Revolved crescent, gaze towards left thumb. Keep opening up, deepen the twist. IT band stretch, so we roll to the pinky toe edges of the feet, sweep the left hand back. Walk it all the way around, wide-legged forward fold. So you can work any inversion that you have. I'm working my handstand press. So you plant the hands, you come high on the tiptoes. I'll do it so my booty's not in your face for the first bit. So you plant the hands. A prep for this press is you keep the hands planted and then you come high on the tiptoes, try to tap left toes towards left wrist, right toes towards right wrist. So you just activate through that pelvic floor. So with straight legs, you're trying to lift this right foot, flex it, tap it. And sending that weight forward. So much of these inversions are shifting the shoulders forward because that's how we have to stack the hips. So once you've practiced that, you plant the hands, grip the fingertips into the mat. Shift the weight forward, come high on the tiptoes, press, press, press. Sweep the legs up. Keep gripping the fingertips into the mat. Good. Slowly come down. Wherever you are, keep pressing away. Inhale, half lift. Walk it to the top of the mat. Step the right foot out to the right edge of the mat. Come back to your malasana, prayer squat. Breathe. Good. It takes a lot of practice. It took me years to get that. So if you get it on your first try, good job. I did not. So keep pressing the knees back. It's all about how you try to. Even if you don't think your practice is beautiful, I'm sure it is lovely. Don't be so hard on yourself. Just enjoy it. All right, working our crow pose second set. So again, if you're working crow pose to handstand press, it's the same motion. It's shifting forward. It's getting those hips high up, activating the pelvic floor. Grip the fingertips into the mat. So that's what we're doing. So you can either work crow pose, shoot your legs back on the one, or crow pose, try to press up to handstand. So grip fingertips, shift the weight forward, grip, 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 press, press, press. Heels towards glutes, keep pressing, send those hips up. Extend the legs. Good, shooting our legs back in 5, 4, 3, 2. If you're doing handstand, lowering down, you keep those elbows wrapped in, split the legs, and then lower the chest down, one leg at a time. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Send the right leg high. Step the right foot forward, lower the left heel down, warrior one. Inhale, come up. Cactus, interlace behind you, roll back. Humble, lead with the heart, take the bind with you, chin towards chest. Extended side angle, right hand down to the instep, left bicep by the ear. Keep the bend in the right knee, extend both arms forward like you're holding a beach ball in your hands. Rotate the left rib cage back, right rib cage under. Split the arms north and south, gaze towards left thumb. Bend the elbow, bring it behind the body. Stay right here, keep working the gaze up. Or you can start working that bind. So right hand goes under the thigh, so not in between the butt cheeks, just under the thigh. Keep gazing up. If you've got that bind comfortably, you can bring the gaze down, hop the left foot up to meet the right. Come onto the right tiptoes, finding your bird of paradise. So draw the right knee up, send it back. So keep rotating that right shoulder back and then gaze over left shoulder. Extend the right leg out. From here, you can work bound standing split. Right leg lowers, you keep that bind. Shift the weight forward and then sweep the left leg up. Find your gaze, your focus, your drishti, and breathe. Good. Meeting back in our extended side angle. Then rise up, warrior two. Flip the front palm, reverse, reach back. Now straighten the right leg, continue to reach back. Lift the torso up. Finding our triangle. So heel toe the left toe in 2 times, or you can keep a wider stance. It's up to you. I like to shorten my stance a bit. Shift forward, shift forward, shift forward. Contract the quads and then bring the arms north and south. I like to piece finger bind my right big toe, and then I lift up through my left arm, keeping the body active. Press into the pinky toe edge of the left foot, gaze up. Bring the gaze down, bend the right knee, half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. So left leg lifts. You can use a block or keep the right hand on the floor, or you can start playing around, bringing to heart center. Or you can start bending the left knee, grab the top of the foot with the left hand, kick. Or you can reach the right hand behind you, also grab the top of the foot, and then kick it out. So the body's going kind of sideways. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, keep kicking, keep squeezing. Good, slowly release back to warrior two. Flip the front palm, reverse. Cartwheel the arms down, lower the left knee, low crescent lunge, sweep the arms up. Shift back, runner stretch. And then full splits. I'm trying to not have any attachment to full splits. A little bit of my nemesis. Non-attachment, a parigraha. It's one of the limbs of yoga. So you try not to have any emotional connection to any of the postures. They are as they are. So in these full splits, try to keep the back toes tucked rather than finding that kind of angular cheerleader split. It looks beautiful and great, but we're trying to do our Hanumanasana. So all in time. It's little by little, literally. Good, making our way out. Let's press into the right foot, tuck the left toes, finding our pyramid pose. That got rumpled. So inhale, halfway lift, press into the right big toe, shift the right hip back, fold. All right, let's activate that pelvic floor again. So lift the left heel off of the mat and then flex the right toes towards the face. Walk the hands so they're under the shoulders, and then without bending or scraping this right heel on the mat, we're trying to press into the hands, activate that pelvic floor, sweep the right leg high. So you're in a standing split with the right leg lifted. Working the forehead towards left knee, hands can stay grounded, or you can start to wrap this left hand behind you, forehead towards knee. Or if you're playing with your handstand presses, hands under shoulders, let this right leg guide the way. So this right leg has to guide the hips to stack over the shoulders. So pelvic floor, activate it. Come on the left tiptoes. Use that left hand or that left foot to press you up. Let the right leg guide the way and then press fiercely into the hands. So inhale, press, lift, let it guide. That was a bad entry. Bring the legs up. Keep gripping the legs together. Squeeze. Press away. And then we're meeting in a chaturanga. If you do that split leg lower down, wrap the elbows in, split the legs, let the heart lower first. 3, 2, 1. That was a little quicker than I intended. Gaze up, chin to chest, down dog. Breathe. See, this is why it's practice. We're all practicing here. Send the left leg high. Set the left foot forward. Lower the right heel down. Warrior one. Virabhadrasana A. Belly in. Reach the arms up. Cactus. Interlace. Roll back. Lead with the heart. Humble. Take the arms with you. Chin towards chest. Extended side angle, left hand down, right bicep by the ear. Rotate the right shoulder back, extend the left arm forward. Hold the beach ball in your hands, contract the core, keep it engaged. Split the arms north and south, let the gaze go towards the right thumb. Bend the elbow, bring it behind you, palm is facing out. You can start to wrap the left arm under, or you can stay in that half bind. If you've got the bind, you want to bring the gaze down, hop the right foot up to meet the left, find that bird of paradise. Come on to left tiptoes, lift the left knee, and then when you reach the top, draw the left shoulder back, press into the right foot, extend the left leg. Gaze over right shoulder, then left foot comes down, press into left foot, sweep the right leg high. Good. Meeting back in our extended side angle. Rise up, warrior two. Gaze over front middle finger, draw tailbone down, belly in. Flip the front palm reverse, bend into the left knee as you reach back. Straighten the left leg, contract the quads, keep reaching back. Lift the torso up, finding your triangle, Trikonasana. Press into the feet, feel the quads jump when you contract them. Belly in tight, reach forward. Then bring the arms north and south, gaze towards right thumb. Press into the pinky toe edge of the right foot, feel the right hip open. Bring the gaze down, bend the left knee, press off, half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. Stacking the right hip on top of the left, kick through the right heel. Stay here, maybe play around left hand to heart center, or maybe grab the top of the foot with the right hand, and then grab the top of the foot with the left hand. Squeeze the shoulder blades, kick out. Slowly meeting back in our warrior two. Flip the front palm, reverse. Cartwheel the arms down, lower the right knee. Sweep the arms up. Inhale. Shift back, runner stretch. Flex the left toes up. And then you can stay right here, but if you do want to practice your full splits, just start to kick that left heel forward. And then keeping the right toes tucked, just wherever you can go. Hamstrings take so long to open. And then I still run so not as much as I used to, but I do still run sometimes. So I feel like my hamstrings just get tight again every time I try to open them up, but I like to run, so it's okay. Breathe. Long, deep breaths. Tell your body it's okay to let go. It's okay to open up. All right, let's make our way out. Finding our pyramid pose. So the right toes tuck and then step it in. So the heels are on a tight rope, but the back foot points to 45 degrees. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold over that left leg. You can bring forehead towards knee, more of a Bikram style, or you can bring chin towards shin, finding that length through the spine. All right, let's activate pelvic floor. Flex the left toes towards the face, lift the right heel up. Hands are under the shoulders, press into the hands, suck the belly in, pull that left shin up. So without bending or scraping the left foot, we sweep the left leg high, standing split. Hands are down, or you can start to wrap one hand, maybe both hands, maybe forehead towards knee. Whoa. Keep lifting through the left hamstring. And then working our handstand press, if you so choose. Left leg guides the way, press off the right foot, draw the abdomen in, grip the fingertips, press. Find that split leg L, then bring the legs together at the top. Meeting back in a chaturanga, however you can get there, moving through our vinyasa. If you do the split leg, lower the heart down, elbows tight beside the body for 3, 2, 1, lower down. Inhale through your up dog. Exhale, down dog. All right, so I'm working on my pike to handstand. So if you want to work up to that, you can. I bring the gaze forward, so you bend the knees, and you send the hips beyond the shoulders. Trying to keep the legs in that pike, and then you press them up to handstand. But we'll meet in an Utkatasana. So bring the gaze forward, belly in, grip the fingertips, send the hips forward, and then pike the legs up. Nope, got to send them further. Gaze forward, and then pike. Good, meeting in Utkatasana, so then you can pike them to lower. Keep pressing away. Hips in the chair, Utkatasana, biceps by the ears. Hands to heart center, bring right ankle on top of left thigh. Set the hips back towards the heels. So working a twist, and we're working into grasshopper. So you can stay right here, or you can start taking the tricep towards the inner arch of the foot, hands to heart center, working this twist here. Or if you want to start the prep, you can squat down. You keep the connection of that arch of the foot on the tricep, and as you squat down, you bring the hands under the shoulders, and then you send the shoulders forward, left hip comes to the left elbow, and then you start to extend the left leg out. So that is your grasshopper. So coming back to the figure 4 Utkatasana, hands to heart center, and then draw the right knee in towards the body, finding a revolve. So you can bring left hand to the outside of the knee, reach back, or left hand to the pinky toe edge, kick out. Gaze towards right thumb, keep pressing into the left leg wherever you're at. Revolved half moon. So we just sweep the right leg back, right arm comes down, left arm goes high. Squeeze the inner thighs together, kick through the right heel, keep lifting the right heel up. Left hand comes down to the mat, lower the right foot, ragdoll sway. Let the head go. Release the hands, inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold, plant hands, hop back, chaturanga. Up dog, down dog. This will give us an opportunity to practice that pike again. So gaze forward, bend the knees, send the hips way beyond the shoulders. And then you have to use the strength in the shoulders and the fingertips to use those as your braking muscles to say, whoa, whoa, don't go too far over. So gaze forward, wrapping that pelvic floor, wrapping the core. Shift forward, gaze forward, commit to it, send it high, and pike. Squeeze the legs together. And then as you pike to lower, you send the hips towards the top of the mat. Find that pike, grip, 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 press, 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 lower, Utkatasana. Breathe. It's a lot. Hands to the heart. Left ankle on top of right thigh. Finding that figure 4 on this side. Send the hips back. So option to stay right here, or you can start working that twist with the tricep, left tricep on the arch of the left foot. Hands to heart center, work that twist. If you're going for the grasshopper, you keep that connection and you squat down. So hands come to the right side, right elbow towards right hip, and then you just kick the right leg out. Good, coming back to that figure 4. Hands to heart. Pressing the right foot, take the right knee with you. We're revolving, so right hand to the outside of the knee, reach back, or right hand to pinky toe edge. Kick away, reach back. Whatever level you're at, just press into the right leg, contract the quad. Finding that revolved half moon. So sweep the left leg back, left hand comes down, send the right arm high. Good, keep kicking that left heel back. With every inhale you kick back, or with every exhale kick back. With every inhale, lift it a little higher. Right hand comes down, left foot comes down. Take the right hand, wrap it behind the right leg, bring it up through the window, and then bring right hand on top of left shin. Then left hand, take it behind the left leg, up through the little window, and then left palm on top of right shin. Bend the knees, look forward, take an inhale. Exhale, straighten the legs, fold forehead towards knees. Let's do it again. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, straighten the legs, fold. One more, inhale. Exhale, fold, pull. Release the hands to the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold, plant hands, hop it back, chaturanga. Inhale. Exhale, down dog. Send the right leg high. Half pigeon on the right. Right knee to right wrist and the left leg long. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, fold. So many different levels here. You can stay on forearms, you can be on palms. Sometimes it feels nice to thread the needle, so you can thread the left arm under. So you bring that left shoulder down, and you can keep the right arm forward. You can start to bind it behind the body, hooking the right big toe. Slowly start to unwind, walk the hands back in. So we roll to the right hip, swing this left leg around. We're going to rock the baby. So bring the knee towards the inner part of the elbow and then the foot to the crease of the right elbow. Give it a little rock, right to left. So then we're finding our compass. So you press this left knee back. You take the left arm under the leg. I like my fingers pointing out to the left. And then you reach over top of the foot. So the palm comes to the top of the foot, and then you start to grab that pinky toe edge. And then however much you can, you start to kick the leg out. And then once you start to kick it out, you start to take the head with you under the arm, gaze up. Good, and then working our 8 angle. So you keep this leg over the arm. You press into the hands. Well, first you'll wrap this right ankle on top of the left. You press into the hands, shift the shoulders forward. At the same time, you kick the legs out to the left. So it all happens in an instant. So inhale, lift up, shoulders go forward, legs kick out to the left, and then you squeeze the inner thighs as tight as you can. That's gonna help you so much with the balance. So as you inhale, lift up, press up. Exhale, shoulders go forward, legs go out to the left. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze the shoulders, the inner thighs together. And then to come out, meeting in an ekapada. So you press into the hands, draw the right knee into the chest, and then send it back, keeping this left inner thigh on the back of the tricep. Send the left leg high, and then lower it down. So meeting back in a down dog. Breathe. Send the left leg high. Knee to left wrist. Send the right leg back. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, fold. So same options here. You can be on the palms, the forearms, or you can thread that needle. So this time the right arm will go under the left, right shoulder comes down, and then you take that left hand behind the body, let the palm face out, and then if you have that big toe there, you can grab onto it. One more breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly release. Start to walk the hands in. And then we'll roll to the left hip. Swing this right leg around. So rocking the baby on this side. Put the sole of the foot towards the inner part of the elbow. And then wrap this right arm around the outside. Rock. So working our compass. So I press this knee back so we can thread the shoulder under. Fingers point towards the right and then grab over top of the foot. So palm on top, grab that pinky toe edge. And so start to kick into the hand, and then you're trying to spiral the rib cage open, gazing under the left bicep. There's a big side body opener here. And then working that 8 angle. So keeping this knee over the arm, you'll hook this left foot on and find that little hook of the feet. So at the same time, you take an inhale, lift up, shoulders go forward, legs kick out to the right, and squeeze your inner thighs together. Trust me on it. I promise will help you out. So inhale, lift up. Maybe this is where you're working today, lifting up. That's a great spot. Maybe you need blocks under the hands. Just practice that lift up. That is huge, lifting your body up. So don't be hard on yourself. So inhale, lift up. And then shoulders go forward, extend the legs out to the right, squeeze the inner thighs. Why do I keep calling them shoulders? So press into the hands, draw the left knee in towards the body, send it back, ekapada, and then send the right leg high. 3-legged dog. Meeting back in your downward facing dog. Lower the knees down to the mat. Hands in the lap. Close the eyes. Recalibrate. Take a big inhale breath here. Let's do a lion's breath. Open the mouth. Stick out the tongue. Exhale. All right, so we're doing a camel ustrasana. So you come up onto the knees. So for camel, you have the fingers pointed down like you're putting your hands in back pockets. And you can tuck the toes so the heels are a little elevated. You either want your hands to stay on the back, or you can reach down and grab the heels, let the head go. But you don't want to be hanging out in limbo. You want some support either on hips or on heels. Or, this is what I'm working on lately. So drop back. So please be very careful on this. Do not attempt it if you don't feel comfortable. You can use a wall behind you. That helps, because once you're kind of in it, it's a little tricky to come out of it. You got to kind of bend the knees and then relaunch yourself back out. So just keep that in mind. So you tuck the toes, and it's kind of a launch back. So you press off. So you do use a little bit of momentum. And then to come out, you kind of have to go out the same way you went in. You lower the knees and you kind of spiral up. Or what I'm working on is a kick over, and I'm trying to hold a handstand. I'm not very successful in it, but that's what I'm working with right now. So go to whatever level you need to go, and when you're ready to come out of it, just meet me back on your knees, hands, and the lap. So go where you need to go. If you're working that drop back, you can use a wall, what have you. Or if you're kicking over, which is what I'm trying to do. So I like to bring my hands close to my feet. And then I'm trying to find that scissor leg L, bring the legs up to the top, passing through a handstand, and then meeting back in a down dog. I'll meet you on the knees. So kick up. Oh, I kind of did it. Yeah, thanks, guys. So lower back to the knees, hands in the lap, recalibrate, breathe. Oh, I'm pumped. That's what I love about yoga. The minute you get one little thing, you're like, yes. But then there's something else to get. So there's always something new. Good, let's meet in a downward facing dog. Gaze forward, step, hop, walk, or float the feet through. Find your seat. Plant the feet, bend the knees. Chin towards chest, roll down the spine. Hug the knees into the chest. Rock side to side. Extend the legs up to the sky. Hands come under the hips. Let the legs drain. Close the eyes. Take a few breaths here. If this is a great place for you to stay, please stay. If you have a plow in your practice, or if you need a little assistance, maybe look at the screen first, because you don't want to turn your head side to side in these postures, because we want to protect our cervical spine. But we pike the legs up. You can always use your hands on your back for support and start to walk the legs over. You can bend the knees and rest them on the forehead. Or if you can extend the legs and the tops of the feet can touch, then you can release the arms. So you can start to interlace the fingers onto the mat and then shimmy the shoulder blades, tucking the right shoulder blade under left, right, right, left. So the top of the feet reach the mat and the hips are high. And then piking up into shoulder stand. Again, you can use the hands on the back for support and pike the legs up. Walk the hands from the low back down towards the shoulder blades. Or if you do have that really tight bind, you can keep that on the mat and press the hips towards the back of the mat and the feet towards the front of the mat. Then start to bend the knees towards the forehead. Pass through a deaf yogi. Allow the knees to just drape and frame over the ears. Straighten the legs. Slowly roll down the spine. Slow and controlled. When the hips touch, you can find a happy baby. Grab the big toes or the outside edge of the feet, rock side to side. If you want to kick one leg out at a time, or maybe find a straddle, whatever feels good here. Just trying to press all the way down the tip of the tailbone to the mat. Hug the knees in. Keep the right knee in, extend the left leg long. Draw the right knee to the left, gaze to the right. Come back through center. Hug both knees in. Keep the left knee in. Extend out the right leg. Draw the left knee to the right, gaze left. Make your way back through center. Hug both knees into the chest. Chin to chest, forehead to knees. Give yourself a big hug. As you inhale, squeeze the body in tight. Feel the body lift up, squeeze in. Exhale, Savasana, let it go. Feet fall away, palms face up. Try to hold no tension through the face. Let the top set of teeth just rest on the bottom lip. Just letting any last tension or tightness, just let it leave the body. The most important part of practice is this final Savasana. So I encourage you to take as much time as you need and take as much time as you have. I thank you so much for joining me as I practice today. It's always so much better to practice with the people, and so even though we're not here physically together, it is an honor and a blessing to have you join part of your day, part of your energy, part of your practice with me. I truly am so grateful for you for watching and partaking in this with me. I hope you have a beautiful rest of the day. I hope you feel energized and invigorated, and then be so proud of yourself. So anytime you step on your mat, consider that a win. Well done, and I will see you next time. Namaste. Bye.